Well, good morning, boys and girls. This is Miss Nancy coming to you from the Upper Chichester Library in Upper Chichester, Pennsylvania. And this segment is Books for Babies. So I hope the babies and the moms will enjoy both the stories I'm going to read as well as some of the nursery rhymes we'll do together now. So here is the first one. It comes from the Complete Mother Goose book that I have. The illustrators are many and varied. So this first one I'm going to read with you is called My Little Sister. I have a little sister. She is only 2 years old. But to us at home who love her, she is worth her weight in gold. We often play together, and I begin to find, to make my little sister happy, I must be very kind. I must not taunt or tease her, or ever angry be with the darling little sister that God has given me. So we must remember to be kind to our brothers and sisters. Oh, and this one is about a little kitty. Actually, I think it's 2 little kitties. It's called Little Polly Flinders. Little Polly Flinders sat among the cinders, warming her pretty little toes. Her mother came and stopped her, for fear her lovely daughter would toast her pretty little toes. Some of these rhymes are just kind of nonsensical, but they're fun. And here are 2 little pigs all dressed up like farmers. Willy boy, where are you going? I will go with you, if that I may. I am going to the meadow to see them a-mowing. I'm going to help them to make hay. And while they are dressed in kind of old-fashioned overalls, there are farmers even today who have to make the hay for the cows to eat. Oh, and here's the one that I remember learning when I was a little girl about Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got, and home he trot, as fast as he could caper. He went to bed to mend his head with vinegar and brown paper. That's probably not a remedy we would use today, but apparently that was something that at one time they thought would help. And then the last one for today is Lavender Blue. Lavender blue and rosemary green, when I am king, you shall be queen. Call up my maids at 4 o'clock, some to the wheel and some to the rock, some to make hay and some to shear corn, and you and I will sing until morn. So that is all we will do of nursery rhymes today. Now the first story I thought I would read to you is called The New Baby by Mercer Mayer. Now there's a whole series of little critter books. He's considered a little critter. They tell all kinds of stories. There's lots of different titles. Some include I Just Forgot, or I Was So Mad, or I'm Sorry. But this one is A New Baby. Dad said, "We have a new baby, and she's coming home today." So that's a very exciting thing to happen in a family, for a new baby to come home from the hospital. I got out a ball and bat and all of my favorite games to show to the baby. You can see all of his games he has on the floor and his ball. I found my favorite picture book and read it out loud to the baby. And the little book says, "See the mouse, see the bug." Looks like the baby has been put in a crib by the mom. But the new baby didn't pay any attention to me, because new babies, they need need their milk and they need their sleep, they need their rest. She cried a lot, even when I told her my best joke. I made my funniest face ever, and she cried even louder. Actually, that funny face he made probably scared her. I tried to dress her, but she was too wiggly and floppy. And sometimes she smelled funny, and Mom had to change her diaper. So, what can you do with a new baby? It looks like the new baby was not interested in his story or in his toys or his bat and his ball. Mom says we can cuddle her. So there's a little critter with the baby, and he's cuddling her. And we can rock her to sleep. We can tickle her tummy and make her laugh. Or we can give her a rattle to play with. I can give her my finger to grab. Yes, little babies love to grab onto fingers. And I can let her pull my nose. I can take her for a walk and show her to my friends. Oh, that must be fun to have the baby in the baby carriage. He goes walking to show her off. They think I am so lucky to have a new baby in my house. That's the end of that, and I'll read some other little critter stories other days. The next one I thought I would read is called I Love You, Daddy. And this is a little golden book. And it was written by Edie Evans and illustrated by Rusty Flesher. Oh, this looks like they're having fun. Daddy, I love you, and I want you to know I have a great time wherever we go. At the car wash, we pretend we're deep in the sea, and the brushes are fish waving their fins at me. Have you ever been to a car wash with your dad? They're kind of fun to go to and see all the water that washes all over the car with all the soapy suds. Camping is my favorite summer event. We sleep in the woods, and I help pitch the tent. Looks like they've gone fishing, too. He's got a fishing rod. We plant seeds out back in neat, straight rows, and then we water them with the garden hose. A lot of people do plant gardens. That's something you can always help your mom and dad do, is plant a garden. Going to the petting zoo is always lots of fun. We feed goats, pigs, and sheep out in the bright, warm sun. When the snow covers the ground and the hills are all white, we sled and make snowballs from morning till night. Oh, we know sledding in the winter is lots of fun. At the neighborhood park, we jump, swing, and play. Soon the sun sets. Have we been here all day? You know, it's fun when it's the sunny out and it's warm. You want to stay out forever. And the last page is, I love you, Daddy, for all that we do. In a contest for Dad, the winner is you. Okay, now the next story I'm going to read is all about these little bears. And again, this is a series of stories about little bears, their family stories, and the pictures are by Maurice Sendak, and the artist of Little Bear is Elsa Homeland Minaret. Now this first story, there's actually 4 stories in this, and I'll probably read one today and maybe some more later the next time we have babies and books. So this is called The Visit. Grandmother and Grandfather Bear. One day, Little Bear came to visit Grandmother and Grandfather Bear in their little house in the woods. This was something Little Bear liked to do. I think most little children like to go visit their grandparents. He liked to look at all the nice things. The pictures, Grandmother's flowers, Grandfather's toy goblin that jumped up and down in a jar. I think he's referring to this. He liked to put on Grandfather's big hat and say, "Look at me!" And he liked Grandmother's cooking very, very much. Most grandmothers are very good cooks. They've had a lot of practice. He had some bread and jam, cake and cookies, milk and apple, and with honey. "Have some more," said Grandmother. "Oh, yes, thank you," said Little Bear. "I'm not eating too much, am I?" he asked. "Oh, no, no," said Grandmother. Then Grandfather said to Little Bear, "We will have lots of fun today, you and I." "Yes," said Little Bear, "but Father Bear told me not to make you tired." "Me tired?" said Grandfather. "How can you make me tired? I'm never tired." He got up and did a little jig. "Never tired," he said, and then he sat down. Little Bear laughed and clapped his paws. "Do you know what?" he said to his grandmother and grandfather. "What?" they asked. "I like it here," said Little Bear, and he hugged them both. Little Bear and Grandfather had all the fun they could think of. Then Grandfather Bear sat down. "Now we can have a story," said Little Bear. "Good," said Grandfather Bear. "Tell me a story." "No," Little Bear laughed. "You tell me one." "Then I must have my pipe," said Grandfather. Little Bear ran into the house, got the pipe, and ran back. But there was Grandfather, fast asleep. "Oh," said Little Bear. He was sad, but not for long. He went looking for Grandmother and found her in the garden. Could Grandmother tell him a story? Oh, yes, she could. She took Little Bear's paw, and she said, "Let us go to the summer house." She said, "It's very cool in there. Come, Little Bear, let's skip." "Oh, Grandmother," Little Bear laughed. "How you skip!" "Well, you skip nicely too," said Grandmother. They sat down in the summer house, and Little Bear said, "Tell me a story about Mother Bear when she was a little cub." "About Mother Bear and the robin? I like that story." "Very well," said Grandmother, and so she began. One spring day, when Mother Bear was little, she found a baby robin in the garden. A baby robin, too little to fly. "Oh, how sweet you are," she said. "Where did you come from?" "From my nest," said the robin. "And where is your nest, little robin?" asked Mother Bear. "I think it's up there," said the robin. "No, that was the bluebird's nest. Maybe it's over there," said the robin. "No, that's the oriole's nest." Mother Bear looked all over, but she could not find a robin's nest. "You can live with me," she said. "You can be my robin." She took the robin in the house and made a little home for it. "Please put me by the window," said the little robin. "I like to look out at the trees and the sky." Mother Bear put it by the window. "Oh," said the robin, "it must be fun to fly out there." "It will be fun to fly in here too," said Mother Bear. Now, I'm not sure I would want to have a bird flying around in my house, but apparently Little Bear's mother did. Well, as time went by, the robin ate, and it grew, it sang, and soon it could fly. You can see it's up here flying. It flew about the house, and that was fun, just as Mother Bear had said it would be. But then one day it was unhappy. Mother Bear asked, "Why are you so sad, little robin?" "I don't know," said little robin. "My heart is sad." "Sing a song," said Mother Bear. "I cannot," said the robin. "Fly about the house," said Mother Bear. "I cannot," said the robin. Mother Bear's eyes filled with tears. She took the robin out into the garden. "I love you, little robin, but I want you to be happy. Fly away if you wish, and then you will be free." Well, the robin flew far up into the blue sky. It sang a high, sweet song, and then it came down again, right down to Mother Bear. "Do not be sad," said the robin. "I love you too. I must fly out into the world, but I will come back. Every year I will come back." So Mother Bear kissed the robin, and it flew away. "And it came back, Grandmother, didn't it?" "Oh, yes, little bear, it came back. And its children came back, and their children came back. Here's one of them now." "Ah," said Little Bear, "I would have let the robin go free too, Grandmother, just as Mother Bear did." And that is the end of that story for today. Maybe I'll read another one from this book at another time. Now, there are just a few announcements that I need to make again about our fundraiser that we're having at the Y. Not at the library, rather. It's actually going to be at the Ballroom in Bethel, which is 3737 Falk Road in Garnet Valley. It's a meal, clam fest or crab fest. It's all you can eat. There will be all kinds of other foods as well. The tickets are $55, and it's a fundraiser for the new library that we hope to build someday in Upper Chichester. As you know, our library that we currently have is very small and doesn't accommodate very many people at the same time. Then the other announcement I would like to make is about our book sale. Our library and where we store our books have run out of space. So we are not taking any donated books at the library until September 7th, and then we are taking those donations as part of the book sale at the Upper Chichester Township Municipal Building at 8500 Fury Road, Upper Chichester. So if you have any books that you would like to donate for our book sale, please bring them on September 7th from 8 to 4 p.m. That's also the day we will be setting up the book sale, which is going to run from Wednesday, September 8th to September 10th, which is a Saturday. And basically the book sale will be open from 8 in the morning till about 4 in the afternoon. So donations will always be accepted, and then we hope you'll also come and look through all of the donated books, and you can find some to buy as well to take home to read to your children or to yourself. Goodbye for today. I'll see you next week.